Crazy, and I want to define it. We're asking, is the dynasty over in New England?
Absolutely. The dynasty is over. It really ended on March 17th when Tom Brady left. They're 6-10 in their last 16 games. And folks, it's not just the quarterback. It's not like, hey, Cam Newton's really playing bad football, and if we had a better player in there, we would fix this. This is going to take a couple years. But the dynasty is over. The next 3 or 4 years are going to look very, very different in New England.
Dan, I was really hoping you would say something easier for me to dunk on there. I kept waiting for you to make a mistake, but I found myself agreeing with all of your points. It was really troubling.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
So you expecting me to think that Bill Belichick will not rebuild this team, identifying what the deficiencies are, the weaknesses, and trying to develop and figure out what he needs to do to win games. Y'all, listen.
Hoodie at the ready.
It's a lot of fuck niggas in the club tonight. Fuck them. But it's gonna be alright. Cause me and my clique, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Trick Daddy. Good job, Big D. Good job. If you know that you can get it, let me know. Let me know. I'm about to fuck my nigga. Let's go. If you know that you can get it, let me know. Let me know. I'm about to fuck my nigga. Let's go. If you want some, come get some. Cause where I'm from, we so big gun. And everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I want answers now. Who, what, where, and why. See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. So who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. And he's done up in front of his mama. I'll mop up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let the floor get him. I got food that'll go get him. That's for him to do and the dude that run with him. And the killers, and the thugsters, they be fucking up the ballers, and the dealers, and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumpin' Lil Jon. I'm a Russia. It's a psycho nigga twister from Chicago, rollin' with the Miami nigga that'll crush ya. We already be looking for drama. If a nigga try to get into it with us, then we gotta get him. Bring the pretty from the torture that could never be cured. I'm finna sell it, I'm telling you, chicken finna steal him. Got me swinging Chrissy and Hennessy bottles in the club, and my thug homies going for your thriller. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city, I'm a killer. I'm a player, you just a square. Once that Hennessy enemy, the whole industry is my enemy. You ain't no enemy or friend of me, bitch, don't pretend to be. I'm strictly for the thugs, I'm for the street, straight out the hood. My MO is ghetto, and I don't even need the cat for you booty cats. I'm straight out the county of dead, 305 niggas in my head. You ever come south of the border, first one's born, you're gonna get slaughtered.
Second and 10, Jets bring the pressure. Newton able to sidestep it momentarily. Still on his feet and able to get rid of it. Amazing that Jacoby.
So what's up, guys? We are back with another video. I just kind of just wanted to start it off with that, right? Because, you know, today they pretty much released the schedule for 2021 season, 2021-2022. So I kind of just wanted to start it off with a hype video because you already know people were, talking a lot about how bad we were last year, which is, fine. We really weren't great. We struggled to do anything on offense, struggled to run the stop the run, and struggled to rush the passer. So as you saw there, obviously the Patriots made some moves. This not even including the draft. The draft we'll probably get back to afterwards or after this. But we made a lot of moves to address key areas. And so even before the schedule even came out, we were obviously one of the most improved teams in the league. Now, when you look at the schedule, which I'm going to show in a second, this is a really favorable schedule. I even said before the draft, I said we went 7-9 with Cam, and like I said, with everything that went wrong, COVID, one of the worst offenses ever, defense that can't stop the run, a defense that couldn't rush the passer. We added depth. We brought guys back. That includes Calvin Noy. We brought him back. Dante Hightower. Unfortunately, Patrick Chung retired, but we pretty much replaced him already with Jalen Mills. So, and then we added a lot of guys on offense. Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, which you saw, Jonnu Smith. So we added speed on the offense, and then we added a big body with hands in Hunter Henry because we had no production from the tight ends last year. The only production we had was Damian Harris, Rex Burkhead, and Jacoby Myers. That was pretty much it. So, like I said, even before the draft, I said we were at least 3 to 4 wins better. And a lot of other teams, in my opinion, got worse before the draft. Obviously, I think the Jets got better, but they're still very new. New quarterback, new coaching system. So it's going to take them some time. So I don't see them as a legit threat yet. Then you look at Tennessee. I think they got worse. Pittsburgh, they didn't get any better. Their quarterback is old. So, and actually, he fell off the cliff. Not Brady cliff. He fell off the cliff already. He's pretty much done. Same thing as Phillip Rivers last year. Done, in my opinion. What other teams were there? The Browns got way better in the offseason, including the draft. They had a lot of steals in the draft. So there's only really 3 legit threats in the AFC. Everything else is wide open, in my opinion. So now let's go over the schedule. Let me actually do it this way. Where's display capture? I'm blind. Give me a second. There's no way I'm this blind. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's just use this one. So, this is the schedule here. I don't really care for preseason. That's going to be for, the rookies and the guy fighting for a roster spot. Pretty much this is for the entire team to gain chemistry. First team, second team, rookies, free agents. We're fighting, they got to gain chemistry. But looking at the schedule, I really don't see many losses, right? Even if, we're playing... How many rookies are we playing? The Jets twice. Jacksonville. We don't even know what's happening in Houston, right? So if we're looking at Miami, I have us splitting with Miami. I have us going 1-1. We went 1-1 with them last year. Sure, the first game was against Fitzpatrick, but even then, I still have us splitting the series, and we're gonna have fans in Gillette Stadium this time. So that's a split. That's 1-1. I have us sweeping the Jets. Belichick usually does very well against rookies. That entire core is new in New York on the Jets, including the coaching staff. So I have us sweeping them. The Saints, we don't even know if it's Jameis Winston or Taysom Hill. So, I don't even think it matters. I have us beating them. Tampa Bay, I think Belichick's going to be extremely fired up. That entire team's going to be fired up. And they're coming in Gillette. It's hard to beat the Patriots in Gillette Stadium, especially with fans now back. I have a feeling, sure, Brady might break the passing yards record, but I think it's going to be in a losing effort. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just chalk this one up for Bill Belichick. I think he's going to be more fired up than Brady is. So we could very easily start 4-0, 5-0 against Houston. We don't know what that. To be honest, I don't know what the hell they're doing. And then our first loss might not come until against Dallas, right? With that stacked offense they got. Can we get pressure on Dak and, you know, wreak some havoc? Can we get the upset there in Gillette Stadium? Yes, it's possible. I don't even remember the last time we've lost to Dallas. I can look that up real quick, but I don't remember the last time we even lost to Dallas. I'm pretty sure we've beaten Dak too, and we've beaten Romo numerous times. So I don't remember the last time we even lost to Dallas. Like I said, we're sweeping the Jets. We annihilated the Chargers last year. I don't really think they got that much better, especially now they lost Hunter Henry, so they lost, and they lost I think one or two guys, one or two receivers. So like outside of Keenan Allen, and what was that Hunter Henry? I don't even know who the number 2 receiver is, if we're being honest. And then you have Austin Eckler, whether he's going to be healthy or injured, we don't even know. So like it all depends on their health as well. But like I said, we annihilated them last year, right? So I'm very confident in that matchup. The Carolina Panthers. Yes, Darnold is going to have a lot better weapons and a better coaching staff, but we've annihilated Sam Darnold. So, and the Carolina Panthers, even their defense, there really wasn't that good last year. So, like, that one is a little bit of a toss-up. I won't know until, like, halfway through the season at that point, to gauge how good Carolina really is and how good Darnold is outside of Adam Gase. So that one's a little hard to call. Cleveland's a lot better since the last time we played them. Much more complete on defense. And we don't even know if it's going to be Mac or Cam at that point. So I'll chalk that one up as maybe our second or third L of the season at this point. Like, I know I said we've obliterated the Chargers last year, but, Herbert is, he's that guy. So you really never know either. He's played really well even against, like, Tampa Bay last year. So, you never really know. I have us splitting with Buffalo. Shout out to Victoria on Twitter. She has Buffalo sweeping the Patriots. Sorry, Victoria. That's not happening again. People better cut it out, and they need to realize that's the first time Bill Belichick has been swept in 20 years. It's not happening this year. I'm sorry. Better cut it out, Vicky. That's not happening. The Colts, I really don't know how well Wentz is going to play. Can he be fixed? We really don't know. So, we'll find out halfway through the season how well Wentz is doing. I really don't want to say that's a win or an L. But like I said, looking at the schedule, there's not many L's. We can definitely win 11, 12 games this year, right? You can even say, I'll give you the Saints. That's 1. I'll give you Tampa. That's 2, even though I have us winning. But just for the sake of the video, I'm going to give you two different record predictions, right? You can say we'll lose against the Saints. You can say we'll lose to Tampa. You can say we'll lose to Dallas, right? Because you got those teams with stacked offenses, right? So that's 3. I'll give you the Browns. That's 4. I'll give you the Colts. That's 5. That's 10-7, right? If we're splitting with Buffalo and Miami, right? So that's 11 and what was that? 11-6, 10-7. That's still 3-4 wins better, like I said. Now, do I think we'll be losing to some of these teams I just named? No. I don't think we'll like I said, it's 50-50 at this point. So we can very easily start 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, possibly, right? We just don't know how well this team will gel off out the gate. So I have us beating Jacksonville. Like, Bill doesn't really lose to rookie quarterbacks. Yes, we lost to Miami last year, but the season was already over. Like, it didn't matter. And also, is Will Fuller even going to play? Like, we don't even know. Like, what's the over-under on Will Fuller playing games this year? 5, 6? So, if all we're worried about is Waddle, I think we'll be fine. Now, looking at the Colts, I mean, their offense isn't really anything to be worried about outside of maybe Jonathan Taylor. I'm not really worried about the rest of their offense. Sure, Wentz is a better passer now than Phil was last year, but nobody on their offense really screams, number 1 receiver. Maybe T.Y. Hilton, maybe like 5 years ago, maybe. So I have us beating Jacksonville. We're splitting with the Bills. When was the last time we even lost to the Colts? Like, when was the last time that even happened? Like, I don't remember. Did Andrew Luck has Andrew Luck ever beaten us? with the Colts. Like I said, I really don't know. The Falcons, it's possible though they might beat us this time in Atlanta. I'll give that to them. New coaching staff. Hopefully their offense is better in the red zone. For their sake. So I'll say we'll lose to the Falcons, Browns. I really don't see us losing to the Titans. Outside of like Derrick Henry and AJ Brown. Like I don't know what that team's even gonna look like. At that point in the season. So I have Cleveland, Atlanta, Buffalo, Miami. That's 4. I'll give you the Cowboys. That's 5. There you go. We can very well go 12-5 here. Like I said, it's hard to pick out teams that'll beat us because this defensive core that we have now can very easily be a top 5 defense. So especially with Gilmore and J.C. Jackson, if Gilmore's healthy the whole season, he could very well still be a top 3, top 5 corner in the league. So, like I said, it's really, I really don't see, like, outside of like the Cowboys and Tampa Bay, not many teams have more than one receiver that can just beat you by themselves. Right? You have Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Gallup for Dallas, and then Tampa you got Evans, Godwin, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller. 3 tight ends. If Cameron Brate, Gronk, and I have my fantasy team. I really don't remember his name. He got hurt last year. Probably why I forgot. OJ Howard. There we go. He's probably like the best one at this point in the group, but he got hurt last year. So they have 3 tight ends. They have way too many weapons. So I can see them giving us trouble. But teams that have played, coaching staff that have played with Brady know how to beat him. Bill will know how to beat him. So, like I said, we can very well go 11 and 17 games now? 11-6, 12-5. It's very doable. So, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What you guys think the record is. Let's be realistic. No bias. Obviously. And if you see us losing to any team, I know some people might just be in the comment section, y'all gonna lose to Houston. Houston isn't even a football team right now. So, let me know what your prediction is on the record. Like I said, I do think it's possible. 12-5 is possible, which is not enough to win the AFC because Buffalo can very well go 13-4, 14-3. That's just how good their team is. So, we'll see. Meantime, I will...
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'm my own, yeah. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's done. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name.
is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry. Who wants it the most?